Hello Warfighters, War is Hell. Welcome to the next episode of What Could Have Happened had the August Coup gone differently and there was a Soviet Civil War. Now this episode is going to be important because it's going to show a real change of tactics for the ultranationalists. Over the past few episodes, we've seen some pretty significant victories for the forces that are loyal to Gorbachev, and because of that, as well as a number of the Soviet republics declaring their independence, the ultranationalists really feel like that they are being put into a corner. And so what is going to happen in this mission is going to send a very clear message to those who have not picked sides yet, or for anybody in the Soviet Union who might be considering switching from supporting the ultranationalists to supporting the loyalist government. Now, sounds like it's going to be pretty harsh. Well, that's because it is. So let's go ahead and get to the briefing so you can see what is going to happen in this episode. The river that you saw me going down in the boat is right here on the map. Now, one of the main objectives for this mission, actually the only main objective, is going to be getting to this dam. Now, as we start proceeding to this dam, there is going to be a number of different areas that we have to go ahead and move through as we aim to destroy the dam. There's going to be some AA emplacements, things like that, which you'll see in just a little bit. The idea is that if we destroy the dam, it is going to go ahead and destroy the city of Divnogorsk. There are also some smaller towns and one larger town, actually, down the river from it, which will be heavily damaged by this. There should be a number of casualties, but again, this is meant to send a clear message: don't support the loyalists. Now, for us, you saw at the beginning we're going to be inserting by boat as Alpha Group. We've kind of split into two different teams at the very beginning of this. The other team has gone ahead and moved up along the river. We know that there isn't any enemy forces along the river, but we do have to go ahead and move, as I mentioned, through a number of different areas to get to the dam. The first of which, though, is going to be a factory. Now, this factory, you can kind of see the smokestack just right up ahead from the other group, is a former aircraft manufacturing factory. So because it has military purposes, it does have a military garrison that is here, and it could be put back into production here if the war ends up continuing. So we're going to have to eliminate the forces that are here. The second thing is going to be taking out a radio tower. We don't want any communication about what we're doing in this area, so that way civilians do not get evacuated. Brutal, I know, but that's it. Now, the location of this comms tower is near a very small town. You saw there wasn't too many buildings, but that should be okay. Okay, the dam itself. Now, in the satellite image that you saw, a lot of water had gone through, but you can see it has stopped, and so there are some areas of around here that has got some land you can walk around on. It's going to be very muddy and everything like that, but there is some AA emplacements that are nearby that we're going to have to try to destroy, so that way we can have the aircraft come in, the Su-25s, to end up destroying it. Dam this big, we can't go ahead and just lay down explosives and everything, so we're going to have to go ahead and bomb it to make sure that all that water comes rushing out. So with that being the case here, we're gonna again be moving down the river. We're gonna meet up with the rest of the team. They've gone on shore, as you saw just a tiny bit ago. They're in a position where they are concealed, nobody sees them. As soon as we get together, we'll start moving as one unit to try and take down the factory before we move on to the comms tower. Even though we were told that there is not any hostile forces in and around this area, I'm still going to just look around, make sure that there is nobody who is on patrol that the first group might have missed. Of course, I'm also driving the boat, so I got to make sure I'm at least focusing forward too. Okay, so there is the smokestack, which means that we are pretty close. I think as soon as we get around this little bend, we should see... Yep, there they are. Okay, so you got their boat up there and the four of them as well. Now, I am concerned about the other side of the river, that part of the factory. Somebody kind of walking by and seeing us as we move up, but I'm just going to try and move here as quickly as possible. But the thing is, though, like, I got to be worried about the sound from the boat. So it's kind of a little bit of a trade-off here. Just kind of move up here. Oh, they spotted somebody. Okay, let's get out. Make sure we get linked up with those guys. There we go. Okay, we're going to start making the push here. What I want to do is I want to get everybody into a firing line as we move up. Because once we get to get out of this defilade here and kind of move up the embankment, we'll probably come in contact with them pretty quick. Now, I'm running with suppressed weapons for the first time. So, at least in this particular series. So, I would like to be able to stay somewhat stealthy and silent here for as long as possible, but we'll see how this all unfolds. Chances are we ended up actually landing too close to this, so they might have heard our boats. But I'm conscious that we've got forces on the other side of the river. We've got forces probably directly in front of us. Yep. Some guys standing out in the open. Oh, man. All right. Move up here. Get down. Everybody open fire. Was that Putin? I think it was. All right. Try and see if we can hit this guy at the elevated position here. Perfect. Fire from the left. Oh, yeah. That guy's still up. Gosh, this close range, it's somewhat hard to be able to hit the enemy forces because you got to aim a little bit lower. But anyway, lots of fire at this particular entrance. What do we got? Oh, this guy's prone. Got him. I've got some guys over here on the left too. He just lobbed a frag grenade over here. Well, you know what? Fight fire with fire. Grenade over the wall. Wait for that one to go off. Get this reload in. Oh, I've already lost one person. We've lost the guy who's 3. Okay, so this courtyard looks like it's clear. You know, I'm going to move over here to this building on the left. Sounds like that we've got fire. Oh, dang. Got to get into cover. Oh, there's somebody in there? There is. Got one shot and he's down. Okay, let's see what I can get here by moving around this corner. Oh, he's reloading. Perfect. Except I can't hit him. Oh, man, that was frustrating. Okay, what I'll have to do... Oh, there's a lot of rounds going to the opening on my left. Okay. Got him. Okay, let's take a look, see if I could find out what's happening over here. Oh, 2 guys who are prone. One's down, 2's down. Oh, there's another person who's over there. He's standing facing the wrong way. Okay, perfect. Got him. Gosh, what's this fire over here now? I have no idea. Oh, I thought I took him down. I guess I didn't with the grenade. Alright. Looking good down the right side. Can't find anybody to engage. Oh, but I'm taking some shots from here. It sounds like that fire might be coming from behind us. Oh, man. Who are they shooting at? Okay, they're firing into the woods. Oh, there is somebody there. Okay. There we go. He's down. Anybody else? I wonder where that guy came from. He must have gone along the whole right side of this compound to try and get up behind us. But we got somebody way at the end of this building. That can't be who they're engaging. Nope. All right, there's one guy down. Perfect. That was really a close call right there. I was not expecting there to be 2 guys who were waiting in this building, but we've got them. Okay, now what do I do? Well, there's somebody there. I'd like to be able to get this left side cleared on the other side of the river. Just because if we need to move over here, be able to use some of the buildings for cover. All right, so I'm sending 2 and 4 over to try and make sure that this left part's clear. It looks like, yeah, there's one guy. Oh, he just went, like, just ducked. I guess this was risky. I didn't check if anybody was on my right, but yeah, there we go. Got him. I guess I'm safe. I probably would have been shot if there was anybody else in here besides these two. But let's just move down this building, get to the other end of it. Let's see what's on or what's in this part of the factory. Again, don't see anything on the left. Let's take a look, see what we've got on the right side. A one-person prone. How? There's no way that round would have ended up hitting there. I guess it's just clipping into the building. Oh, what did he just toss? Run away. I guess nothing exploded. Might have been a smoke grenade. Oh, we got another guy who's just sitting here waiting for my guys to come around the corner, but we've got him. He's eliminated. Now, this engagement, as I was mentioning, like I wanted to try and go as stealthy as possible, but definitely didn't happen. Oh, these guys coming out of nowhere. All right. I think it's just time to get everybody together here. See if we do have anybody else around this area. I've got to check a little bit more to the right. It looks like there are some... Oh, wait. There might be a guy at the entrance. We'll let them take care of whoever's over here. Oh, dang. Yep. Let's get over there. Okay, moving to the right side. I'm not seeing any more tracer fire. Doesn't mean he's not over there. Could be reloading or something. Oh, there's a guy. Yep. I don't think that was him. It seemed like the tracers went back a little bit farther, like around these tanks. Anyway, with the fact that this engagement has been so loud, I wouldn't be surprised if the message is out that we're here and we're starting to see some reinforcements kind of come this way. Could have been also that with the amount of time that we were engaged, they got a radio message out. So I am going through and trying to get whatever I can to resupply myself. It's not like I was critically low or anything, but just having some more med kits in case I get hit. And then also some more ammunition is going to be important. I can figure I'll probably go through quite a bit of my mags throughout all of this. Just because I'm going to try and... Is he spawning somebody? Yep. Time to get back in. Oh my gosh. I have no idea where those guys are. Okay, tracers. Thank you. Works both ways. Use a grenade launcher. See if we can get some hits on these guys. Oh, not that bad. Got the range down. There's another one. Okay, I'll just try and reposition off to the right a little bit. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just start working right to left on taking some of these guys out. Trying to get these guys the old-fashioned way, but I don't think it's going to work. I probably should just go ahead and keep dropping as many grenades on them as I can. Oh, that might have been a little too high. Oh, no, that one's... Yep, I didn't mean to fire that one. Okay. Now, a lot of them are probably in those trees. That's why I fired the last round over there. Just poke my head over again, see if there's any tracers that get fired out from this clump of trees. I'm not taking too much fire. We've probably taken out quite a number of them. So what I'm doing is I'm calling for the entire team to start pushing up. I mean, I want to get to the trees that are way off to the right. There's a pretty significant grouping of trees. I don't want to be able to use that to advance, but gotta make sure that this area is clear. I'm gonna move up with them. If there are any enemy forces, they should be off to the left, and it looks like 2 and some of the other guys in that group are kind of watching that way. We'll get everybody back together, not taking any fire. So I'm not gonna go start investigating to see what's out there. We're just gonna start pushing up even further. Again, once we get up to these trees, that's going to be where we're going to want to go. I'll stop and wait for everybody else to move up, because at the combat pace, everybody just kind of does smaller bounds. It can be a problem. But the hope is, again, that once we're in here, we might be able to use the woods and the trees to our advantage, as we've got to try and push into this town. You know, AI might spot me, especially after hearing that large gunfight. They probably know something's up, so they may very well be on alert. Okay, gonna try and move this way here along this pond. Because you can see with all these rocks, this will be good to use for cover. Oh man, again, you know, these guys, their spotting ability is just absolutely nuts. All right, where is everybody? I'm honestly gonna need their help. Waiting for this guy to potentially move. I think I got him. Maybe get this guy here at the fence. That one looked like that was just a little short, but should have been enough to take him out. Ooh, he's lucky he moved. Just aim a little higher. There we go. Don't know if I got the guy since he moved. Okay, where are we getting the fire from? Is that a person down there? I can't tell. Okay, my guys are along this road up front. Move from tree to tree, just trying to get some cover and waiting for those types of rounds to come our way. Anyway, this is not a good spot to be at, so move across here, even though it is risky. Once I get into a good position, this should work. Oh. Yep, there's a guy right there. I don't want him to start pushing up on us. For whatever reason, even though I needed a med kit, it's gone away. I'm probably still heavily wounded, so I definitely don't want to get hit right here. Okay, got him. Is there anybody else? I don't see anybody else over here. Let's start focusing more towards the middle part of town. That'll likely be where we'll find this radio tower. I mean, it's not a big one. Oh wow, I was watching those guys the whole time. Okay, there we go. Finally got him. All right, I do see the radio tower. It's behind that house in front of me just a little bit. We'll see how they have it fortified, though. If they've got forces that are right by the radio tower. Anyway, Zubov, get yourself packed up. Oh, what was that? That was an RPG. I don't know if that came from me, like my team, or if that was enemy. Either way, time to get moving. Okay, what do we got around here? I don't see anything. Doesn't mean that this is a good spot to move. Somebody might be behind that shed. Okay, still good to move up. Oh. I have no idea where this guy is. I'm getting down. Gosh, after all of this, I don't want to have to go down right here. I'm sure, like, with the way that things are going, the rest of the team would be able to complete the objective, but I want to stay going here as long as possible. I'm not taking any fire. Gonna crawl. Ooh, grenade going off over there. Oh, that guy's up. I think that might have been the guy who was shooting at me. I'll probably do something risky here and, yep, get up, move into this house. Maybe I can use the structure to get a good eye on those who are at the radio tower. Oh, back door's open. Okay, what do we got? Oh, yep, nope, not doing that. Get back here. Ah, dang it, it's the bathroom. I'm gonna have to make a dash across the room here to get on the other side of the door. Oh yeah, I don't have a map. Okay. We're gonna head upstairs, see what we could find. Got an entertainment center and a TV. Oh man, there is no window that's looking in the direction that I want to. So I guess I will have to go to the bottom of this house, go back out the front door. We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way here. Oh, yep, here we go. One down. Might have gotten the other guy who was at these sandbags. It sounded like and looked like that there were two guys there. Okay, what are you guys shooting at now? One of my guys is just laying into him with his RPK. Lob a frag over there. Wait, really? It got stuck in the tree? Move a little bit right, even though it will not be on target. Okay, it was short. The hope was maybe it would bounce on over. Oh, what's this? Lot of fire, it seems like, coming from these trees. Tracer fire, of course, being the dead giveaway where the enemy is. I think it's time to just spray into the woods here. It looks like that there might be an increase in elevation a little bit between us and where the enemy is. So I figure just aim a little higher. Okay, this is going to be a lot of suppression, to be completely honest. So let's grab some ammunition since I'm going to need that. I've also gone ahead and used up a lot of my grenades, but let me take these first aid kits before I start going for the grenades. Okay, just firing blindly. Since I got a few guys around me who have been killed, I can just take the ammunition off of them. So even if it's not effective, it should be fine from an efficiency standpoint. Oh, it looks like there might be a headlight or something like that up ahead. That could be reinforcements. Maybe that's why we're seeing a whole bunch coming from these trees, because I was not expecting that at all. Okay. So I've got him trying to push up. See, there's one of the guys with the PKM. Gosh, I'm not able to spot anybody at all. This really is like just best guess firing. I wonder how many that there are, though. Because if there was a truck that was back there, kind of like the one that you're seeing in front of me, then there could be just a whole bunch of guys who are going to cause some problems. Anyway, soon as I start moving, spot a ZSU. So this is one of the objectives, is to try and take it out. So all my guys, you remember that RPG that went off? I had no idea what it was. That was one of ours. So raiding and going back to the radio tower, we're going to get this RPG 26. And we're going to do some ZSU hunting. So I'm going to have to push up to get to the position of where it's at. But that is definitely not going to be too difficult for us. Okay, move this way. Oh, man. That is a lot of fire. Okay, we've got a whole group over there. Now, I had sent the rest of Alpha Group to hold an intersection, or hold the road at least, that went into town. So that's why these guys are here. So it seems like over off to the left, yep, direct front for me now, but left from the area that I'm moving is where these guys are. Now, because of the rocks that are around this particular pond, yep, that's why there's not a firefight going on between us and them. Being prone seems to stop the shooting. Maybe there's one more. Okay, let's get everybody back on me, because now I have an idea of where they're at, and also the ZSU. This is going to be the only way that we can really get up on them and try and hit them from the side that's not a direct engagement with them. Gosh, I still can't see anything. Yeah, I'm going to get back into this corner here. I'm just worried that, you know, one of these rounds is going to end up hitting me and it's going to be like mission over. Okay, move these guys to the right side. Gosh, okay. This is risky, but I'm going to move forward and I'm going to lob some grenades here. Ah, dang it, that's smoke. Am I out? Nope. That's right, I did grab some off of that guy. Okay. Let's try to see if we can get a shot on it. Hey, there we go. Okay, AA's been taken care of around here. Makes it easier for the SU-25s to come in. Again, I don't know where those guys are. Just firing into the blind through the smoke. All right, we got this. What is... Oh, okay. That is the used RPG carrier. I'm like, what keeps coming up on my screen that's asking for inventory? Get back to cover. It seemed like I had like 2 or 3 guys who were firing at me right there. Okay, what else we got? Let's potentially fall back. They're all kind of staying there. I told them to move too, and I'm surprised most of them are still there, but it seems to be the smart choice as these guys are laying a base of fire. Uh-oh. We got forces directly front, which is to the right of the advance that I thought we were going to be making. So with the forces on our right and the forces front, maybe we'll move up. At least have the AI move up, make sure that everybody here has been taken care of. At the same time, since I've got forces that are coming from the right side, not too big of a surprise. Having destroyed this ZSU, that smoke and fire is going to be seen for quite a ways. So these guys that are coming in are reinforcements. Even though the comms tower is down, they still know or have somewhat of an idea of what is going on. And they're going to meet us right here. Okay, looks like a few of them are starting to move in here. The question is, how much of a rush are we going to have? So far, it seems like it's relatively quiet. That guy just went down. We stand our ground, and they keep moving up to us. It's going to give us the advantage. Yep, there's one person who's moving over there too. Those guys coming from the right and the left. It seems like it might be direct front. Those guys starting to move a little bit more. I'm personally worried about the left side a little bit more. Just because we got to start heading over in that direction. I don't want those guys to like cut us off or anything. Plus, if you may have noticed, the bridge is off over to the left. That'll get us into the area underneath where the dam is. I feel like I've gone through a lot of mags here. But it's really been one of those things that as soon as I start seeing some fire, you know, trace or something like that in a particular direction, just try and unload as much as I can and hope something hits. But now in here, in these trees, I'm kind of worried. I have no support from everybody. Oh, that one hit my weapon. Guy ended up running behind the hill too. Okay, so this is not good. I've got forces off to my left. This is another time where I can't see these guys. I mean, that is the idea, obviously, of wearing the colors that we do to kind of blend in. Okay, but I've got fire coming from the right. I've got fire directly in front of me. I have to move to my left. I feel like right here that I'm basically surrounded. Try and move up here, see if I can break the stalemate by getting into a different position. Okay, I don't see where the fire's coming from. Let's get to these trees before I end up moving up to that rock. 200 meters to go until we are at the bridge. Okay, yeah, now I feel like I really have moved up way too far. Plus, I don't like using the tree for cover unless I absolutely have to, which is another reason why I'm going to just rush to this rock. Okay. Looks like everybody's somewhat engaging. So again, this bridge is going to be the area that we're going to move into here for the final objective. So we got the area. It seems like it's relatively quiet. So we're going to move up. Again, this will be another one of those instances where even if there are a few guys left, I'm not going to fret about what's going on. Chances are they'll probably miss and we can take them out. So I'm just wanting to move forward, complete the objective rather than just stand there. And I don't know how many forces are going to be in here either. But I know that the area is still wet from the water that had been coming in earlier. So there's going to be a lot of debris, stuff like that around here. Yep. This is going to be tough. Okay, there's one guy that's standing on, looks like it might be a boat, or what was a boat. Okay, my guys have opened up. Yeah, that one hit his gun too. Okay, he's down. Okay, I think I got AI nearby. Yep. There's the guy. I didn't think I was going to spot somebody like that here. That was super tough to see him. Okay, once again, we're going to get to the rock for cover. What I got over on this side. Okay, one person who's firing at me. I've dropped him. There's somebody else. Okay. Things are quiet, but I don't expect that to be the case here for long. I don't see anybody on the other side. Oh, yep. There's someone. Oh, that one got him. Now, I don't have any more 40 millimeter grenades, because this would be an instance where I would just love to end up throwing them in there, hoping that I hit something, but maybe that's for the best, too, with all the cover that they have. I don't know how effective my 40 mics would be. Oh, there's someone up close. Dang, who hit me? I thought it might have been one of my guys or something. All right, let's peek around again. Lob a grenade. That one was pretty far away, though. At least he got hit by it. Okay, those two guys are down. Okay, the fire that we're taking here, which is a little bit over 100 meters off, it's going to be tough to hit him. Seems like that the only part I'm going to be able to hit is the top of their heads. So maybe get a change in elevation. Okay, got him. This guy who's over here, I could probably go through all my rounds and not get him, but I'll take a couple stabs at it, see what I can hit. Same thing for that guy. I'm not going to be able to get him. I'm going to have to move up a little bit closer. We're going to have to go into this area. Still all muddy and nasty and everything. Seems like the most difficult or hardest situation here for us is trying to take out the guys so we're on the other side of this area. Even though this area is dry, there still is somewhat of a river between the two sides. It's going to make it difficult, if not impossible, to cross. Anybody over here? I don't see anybody. It obviously doesn't mean that they're not. This grass tends to be pretty high. So you got to get pretty lucky to spot somebody. Okay, use this storage container for cover. I don't see anybody else to the right side. I don't see anybody straight forward. Yep, no. Oh, but I'm taking some fire. Now, even though that this part looks just absolutely cool, it is a nightmare, though, for trying to get AI to move through it. So I'm going to try to see if I can get them individually to move to a couple of different areas on this side. Okay, we'll get 7 to be watching this guy if it comes to it. Let's try to see if we can get him up here. Same thing with 8 and 9. If I can push them up individually, maybe that'll make the difference to where they can, in fact, come along with me. Because I don't want to move up through the rest of this alone. That's probably one of the more frustrating things of this situation here. These guys will be able to spot me far easier than I'm going to be able to spot them through some of the grass. Which, that's what makes me nervous kind of pushing up like this. I'm not going to have my guys being able to come up behind me again because of issues with pathing, but if I can move up just a little bit at a time, it gets me closer to victory. There is somebody. Gosh, got him. Anybody else? Oh. Is that guy over by the tree? I think he was. Yeah, I'm taking fire from the left side. Now I really am pinned down. I don't feel confident in being able to just run back to these guys. So let's just lob a few grenades. There's 1. There's 2. Just in case he decided to run off. Oh, there is someone over here. You can see the muzzle flashes. It's just going to be a hard guy to hit. Did I just throw smoke? I did throw smoke. I'll just say I'm marking a location. Even though that didn't go far enough right there. Gosh, that guy's pesky. He's still up. Okay. I'm going to have to move. I'm worried somebody's going to lob a grenade over here or something. Oh, did one of my guys end up pushing forward? Oh, that guy's still there. Reload and keep trying this. I mean, the fact that I could fire on the move. It's probably going to be the tactic that I have to go to take this guy down if nobody else does. Gosh, gosh, my guys are heavily engaged. There's some guys who just popped up out of nowhere or something. Okay, let's get back here with this guy who's on the other side of the boat. Kind of move into this area. So you can see the Escos and everything. I don't want to go directly from the opening of it. Doesn't look like an entrance on the side either, so I am going to have to go around the front. But I just feel better about coming at it from this direction. Okay, there's 2 down. Oh, what's that guy looking at? Perfect. Well, we've got him. Okay, I wonder if there's going to be more guys that are around here. As far as like enemy forces and stuff like that. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised. Okay, there might be one more. Sounds like he's way off, like he's the other side of the river. Okay, my guys are coming now. That's gonna be good. So behind me is a way to get out of here. That's the way that we're going to move out. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and call for the aircraft to come in, the Su-25s. There was another ZSU that was down there, but we destroyed the crew. They were out of the vehicle because that was honestly a terrible place to have AA. But moved up here. Now we're just waiting for the Su-25s to come in here and to finish this job. The guys are moving up and out of that area because once that water starts coming in, don't want them to get washed away. There's the rockets and guns. Another one dropping the bomb. There it is. Heavy damage. Water's going to be coming out here at any time. So we're going to fall back and we're going to consider this a successful mission. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. There is more of this to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And then also hit that bell icon so you can be notified when the next episode of this ends up coming out. Same time, you can find in the description a link to the Discord and the Patreon. It goes a long way. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. War is hell. You don't have to worry because war fighters, I've got your 6.